Welcome back to my channel. I am absolutely buzzing today to reveal the latest explosive spoilers. We are diving deep into the catastrophic fallout of Hope's defection to House of Logan, Brooke's shocking change of heart, and the massive Forrester-Logan war that might just tear Ridge and Brooke apart forever. Let's go. The calm before the storm is officially over in Los Angeles. For weeks, we have watched Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan bask in a rare, uninterrupted season of romantic bliss. The ultimate power couple seemed untouchable. Brooke even managed to do the impossible by burying the hatchet with her longtime rival, Steffi Forrester. The co-CEO drama was settled. The Forrester mansion was a sanctuary of peace. But in the world of high-stakes fashion and bitter family rivalries, peace is just an illusion waiting to be shattered. Hope Logan has just dropped a nuclear bomb on Forrester Creations, and the shockwaves are about to tear this family apart. Hope is officially done playing the good soldier. She is done waiting in the wings. She is completely fed up with being pushed to the back burner by a company that bears her rival's name. For months, Hope has been denied the opportunity to revive her signature line. Every single time she tried to gain traction, she was met with a brick wall. Her clothing line was aggressively pushed back at every turn, indefinitely shelved by Steffi Forrester under the guise of prioritizing couture. Hope watched her life's work gather dust. She watched her creative vision be dismissed as a secondary priority. And she realized a harsh, undeniable truth. At Forrester Creations, she will never be the priority. She is a Logan in a Forrester world, and Steffi will never let her forget it. But the ultimate catalyst for Hope's explosive defection was none other than the Forrester patriarch himself, Eric Forrester. Let us not forget the sheer hypocrisy of Eric's recent actions. Eric felt useless. He felt discarded by his own son. He practically begged for a job at House of Logan. Katie Logan Spencer welcomed him with open arms, giving him a platform, a budget, and the respect he craved. Eric created brilliant, forward-thinking designs that were legally Logan property. And then what happened? Ridge snapped his fingers. Ridge offered a warm welcome back to the family empire, and Eric abandoned Katie without a second thought. Eric left Katie hanging, completely turning his back on the company that validated him, and then had the audacity to complain when Katie rightfully decided to use the designs she paid for. Hope watched this entire debacle unfold. She saw how Eric treated her aunt. She saw how the Forresters operate when their backs are against the wall. They take what they want, they demand absolute loyalty, and they discard anyone who doesn't share their bloodline. Hope realized that if Eric Forrester could betray House of Logan to protect his legacy, she could absolutely betray Forrester Creations to build her own. Hope joined Logan. She signed the contract. She recruited her brother, Deke Sharp, and she launched a massive, industry-shaking debut that completely hijacked the fashion world's attention. The betrayal is absolute. The lines are drawn, and Brooke Logan is caught directly in the crossfire. Brooke's initial reaction to Hope's defection was pure, unadulterated fury. We saw the absolute devastation on Brooke's face when Hope walked down that Logan runway wearing the Hope for the Future diamond. Brooke felt humiliated. She felt blindsided. She had spent weeks advocating for Hope at Forrester Creations, begging Ridge and Steffi to give her daughter a chance, only to find out Hope was secretly plotting with the enemy. Brooke stormed into the Logan showroom like a hurricane. She screamed at Katie. She shattered the Logan logo screen. She demanded that Hope pack her bags and return to Forrester Creations immediately. Brooke was acting as the ultimate Forrester loyalist, defending her husband's empire against her own sister and daughter. But Brooke Logan is a mother first, and that maternal instinct is about to override every single corporate allegiance she possesses. The immense, crushing pressure of this family war is taking a severe physical toll on Hope. She is carrying the weight of a multi-million-dollar fashion launch. She is carrying the guilt of lying to her mother. She is enduring the relentless, suffocating backlash from the Forrester family. The stress is mounting to a dangerous, terrifying breaking point. Hope is pushing herself beyond her limits, and her body is shutting down. Spoilers reveal that a massive medical crisis is about to rock the Logan fashion house. Hope is going to suffer a severe panic attack that escalates into a terrifying fainting spell. Picture the scene. The lights are glaring in the Logan showroom. The pressure is suffocating. Hope's vision blurs. Her breathing becomes shallow. The room spins out of control. And then total darkness. Hope collapses, hitting the cold, hard floor of the design room. Liam Spencer is going to be the one to find her. Liam has been fiercely protective of Hope, warning everyone that the stress of this corporate war is destroying her health. When Liam finds his wife unconscious and unresponsive, sheer panic will take over. He will scream for help. He will frantically call for paramedics. The terrifying reality of Hope's condition will send shockwaves through the Spencer and Logan families. And then, the phone call is made. The call that changes everything. Brooke receives the devastating news. Your daughter collapsed. She is at the hospital. In that exact fraction of a second, the corporate war ceases to exist for Brooke Logan. The Forrester legacy does not matter. The rivalry with Katie does not matter. The anger over the secret contract evaporates into thin air. The only thing that matters is her flesh and blood. Hope is her daughter. Hope is her baby. And her baby is hurt. Brooke will drop everything and sprint to Hope's side. The furious Forrester executive will instantly transform into a terrified, desperate mother. When Brooke walks into that hospital room and sees Hope lying in that bed, pale, exhausted, and broken by the weight of the expectations placed upon her, Brooke's heart will shatter. This is the turning point. This is the moment Brooke truly understands the magnitude of what Hope has been going through. As Hope regains consciousness, the emotional floodgates will open. Hope will break down in her mother's arms. She will confess the deep, agonizing pain of feeling worthless at Forrester Creations. She will explain how Steffi's constant dismissals destroyed her confidence. She will tell Brooke that she felt like she was suffocating in a company that would never truly value a Logan. She had to leave to survive. She had to leave to prove her worth. Brooke will listen. She will hold her sobbing daughter. And she will realize that she has been fighting on the wrong side of this war. Brooke will forgive Hope. She will completely and unconditionally forgive her daughter for the betrayal. Brooke will realize that Hope didn't do this to hurt the Forresters. She did this to save herself. Brooke will wipe away Hope's tears and promise that she will stand by her side, no matter what the consequences are. But the consequences are going to be apocalyptic. Because when Brooke Logan decides to forgive the ultimate traitor, she is essentially declaring war on her own husband. Brooke is going to march back into the executive office at Forrester Creations. Ridge and Steffi will be waiting, expecting Brooke to report that she has successfully bullied Hope into breaking her Logan contract. They will expect Brooke to stand united with them against Katie and Bill Spencer. Instead, Brooke is going to drop a bombshell that will shake the Forrester building to its very foundation. Brooke will announce that she understands why Hope left. She will announce that she forgives her daughter. And she will demand that Ridge and Steffi back off and leave Hope alone. The silence in the CEO office will be deafening. Steffi Forrester's jaw will hit the floor. And then the volcanic eruption will begin. Steffi is already pushed to the absolute brink of her sanity. She is currently fighting a catastrophic, apocalyptic marital war with John Finnegan over his delusional desire to let Sheila back into their lives. Steffi is exhausted, paranoid, and furious. She has zero patience for betrayal. When Brooke defends Hope, Steffi will go completely ballistic. Steffi will accuse Brooke of being a two-faced traitor. She will remind Brooke that Hope stole their thunder, delayed Eric's couture collection, and humiliated the Forrester family on a global stage. Steffi will scream that a Logan will always choose a Logan, and that Brooke has just proven her ultimate disloyalty to the Forrester name. Steffi will turn to Ridge and demand that he put his wife in her place. Steffi will demand that Ridge choose between his daughter's company and his wife's treacherous family. And Ridge Forrester is going to explode. Ridge is a man of immense pride. He is fiercely protective of his family's legacy. But more than anything, Ridge absolutely despises Bill Spencer. The fact that Hope is now the crown jewel of Bill Spencer's fashion empire makes my stomach turn. The fact that Katie and Bill orchestrated this massive coup against Forrester Creations is unforgivable in Ridge's eyes. When Brooke stands in the middle of that office and defends Hope's alliance with Bill Spencer, Ridge will feel a profound, agonizing sense of betrayal. Ridge will confront Brooke with a terrifying intensity. He will ask her how she can possibly defend a move that empowers their greatest enemy. He will remind Brooke of everything they have built together. He will remind her that they finally found peace, and now she is throwing it all away to coddle a daughter who stabbed them in the back. Brooke will not back down. Brooke has spent her entire life apologizing to the Forresters. She has spent decades trying to prove she belongs in their world. But she will not apologize for loving her child. Brooke will fiercely defend Hope's right to forge her own path. She will call out Ridge and Steffi's blatant hypocrisy. She will throw Eric's betrayal of Katie right back in Ridge's face, demanding to know why Eric gets a free pass while Hope is treated like a criminal. The screaming match between Ridge and Brooke will be legendary. The walls of Forrester Creations will tremble as decades of resentment, rivalry, and toxic family dynamics boil over into one catastrophic confrontation. Ridge will issue a devastating ultimatum. He will tell Brooke that she cannot have it both ways. She cannot be the matriarch of Forrester Creations while actively supporting the weapon that House of Logan is using to destroy them. Ridge will demand that Brooke disavow Hope's actions, or face the destruction of their marriage. Brooke will look Ridge dead in the eye, tears streaming down her face, and tell him that she will never abandon her daughter. Not for a company, not for a legacy, and not even for him. The ultimate bridge showdown is here. Brooke and Ridge have survived countless affairs, manipulations, and external threats. But they have never been able to survive the fundamental divide between their bloodlines. When forced to choose, Ridge will always choose a Forrester, and Brooke will always choose a Logan. This isn't just a corporate disagreement. This is a fundamental fracture of trust. Ridge feels that Brooke is validating a direct attack on his family. Brooke feels that Ridge is demanding she sacrifice her child on the altar of the Forrester ego. As Brooke walks out of that office, leaving a furious Ridge and a vindicated Steffi behind, the fate of their marriage will hang in the balance. The peace treaty is shredded. The battle lines are drawn in permanent ink. Brooke is officially standing on the other side of the battlefield, allied with Katie, Hope, and the Spencer Empire. Ridge will be left alone with his anger, realizing that the woman he loves has just aligned herself with the very people trying to destroy him. Will Ridge retaliate by pushing Brooke out of the company? Will Steffi use this opportunity to banish Brooke from Forrester Creations forever? And how will Bill Spencer react when he realizes he has successfully driven a wedge between the legendary Ridge and Brooke? The drama is escalating to a fever pitch. Hope's medical crisis is the catalyst that forces everyone to show their true colors. Brooke's maternal instinct has triggered a chain reaction that will leave no relationship unscathed. The Forrester-Logan war has never been this personal, this vicious, or this unpredictable. Will Ridge divorce Brooke over her loyalty to Hope? Or can Ridge survive this ultimate betrayal? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below and smash that subscribe button for more BNB drama.